Automation is huge for scaling a company. And I got this question the other day. It was, what are all the tasks that can be automated in running a digital agency? And it's more tasks than you think. So what I did is I broke an agency into its 3 parts, and I want to run through what all these tasks are that you could think about automating or hiring someone to fill. So there are 3 sections of a digital agency: sales, marketing, and production. I put them in this Google Sheet. And under sales, there's everything that sales does. And if you want to think about automation, you want to think about automating each individual part. And I would say sales does basically 3 things that could be automated: lead generation, cold emailing, and cold calling. Lead generation, you can automate finding the leads with some of the tools we talk about on this channel. You can automate doing the leads by going to Upwork and hiring a freelancer, all that. Cold emailing is the same way. There are tons of companies out there that will help you automate your cold emailing. Experiment 27 is one of them if you're a digital agency. Cold calling the same way. There are plenty of phone farms. There are plenty of cold calling companies that will help automate that. And the way to think about automation is, how can I break these tasks into the smallest parts and then find companies to fill those roles or freelancers to fill those roles? And what I'm doing here is breaking down an agency into these parts just to show you the mindset. Your business might not be these exact same things, but you can think about automation the exact same way. And that brings us to marketing. So for marketing, there are 3 things. So finding channels that work, whether that is cold emailing or cold calling or PPC or directories or SEO or the wide swath of things, finding channels that work, pitching yourself in emails to the press or to podcasts, and then creating the actual content. And all of these 3 can be automated or hired for. Finding channels, there's a great agency in New York called Ladder Digital, and all they do is use PPC to test different channels for software as a service startups. So that can totally be automated. You can also hire for this one. The other one worth automating are pitch emails, getting you in front of the press. There are PR companies that are way better than what you would have internal that you can hire to help pitch yourself to the press, or you can hire somebody to do it internally. Creating content is another one. Some people hire an intern. I like to create the content myself for this channel because I think the founder of a company has a unique insight and should be creating content. But you can also outsource it, and there are plenty of companies that do that. And then the other part of marketing that we're missing is the execution on the actual channels, right? Hiring somebody to do PPC or to do SEO once those channels are found for your specific company, because each company is going to have different success with different channels, right? Cold email might not work for you after you test it. LinkedIn marketing might not work for you. Twitter might not work. So it's all about testing different channels, and that's why I have that as the most important thing on the marketing side. And then finally, if you're in coding or you're in a development agency, production is also broken into 3 parts that can be outsourced as well. Tech architecting is one of the most important and the highest value activities when it comes to planning out code. So choosing what language to code it in, choosing how everything's going to be lined up and where the data is going to be stored and all the testing plans and what to run it on. That's very important, but it's also something that you can hire a consultant for. So you can outsource that. Coding and design. If you're in America, look at South America or Eastern Europe. Try to find a designer or coder there. You can get similar quality. Or if you're in a big city like New York and charging $150, $250 an hour, look at the middle of America, right? Look where I am right now in Wichita. You can find good designers for $15, $20 an hour whose quality rivals that of the big cities. So you can outsource that easily. And then quality assurance is the same way. There are companies like Applause or User Testing where you can go and have all your testing handled. There are also companies out there that will outsource their labor to you. So using a site like Upwork, you can outsource your quality assurance that way. So that's just something to think about. A good thought exercise for you to go through is to break down the type of work that you're doing, similar to what we did in this Google Sheet today, and think about what do you not like doing or what could somebody else easily handle, and then think about whether it makes monetary sense for you to outsource that sort of work. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe for more B2B sales training. Like this video to encourage this type of content on YouTube. And if you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Thanks.